On a sun-splashed Saturday afternoon, we welcome you to Clemson, South Carolina Memorial Stadium, Daysline, Death Valley, the 2023 orange and white spring football game getting set to commence. Dabo Swinney back in the house, the home of the defending ACC champions. And for those that forgot, they were undefeated last year in the league, running the table. And let's see what today has in store for everybody. Well, alongside of Eric McLean, I'm Roy Philpott. The wide-angle shot tells the story. We are on the field. We got Taylor Tannenbaum with us as well. And EMAC, the excitement, you can feel it. You got a brand-new offensive coordinator in Garrett Riley, and he's been the talk of spring ball.
Man, the energy of all of this going on right now is absolutely incredible. Dabo Swinney just got the crowd hyped. The energy is real. You can feel it. And as you said, main storyline right there with Coach Riley.
Yeah, I mean, it's like WWE down here on the field so far. But Garrett Riley, the story, he comes in after that incredible run at TCU. Of course, the younger brother of Southern Cal head coach Lincoln Riley had a cup of coffee with SMU as well under Sonny Dykes. But the run by the Horned Frogs all the way to the national championship last year had the nation on alert. After that season came to a close, he was one of the hottest coaching candidates out there, won the Broyles Award as well, and was hired back on January 12th, of course, here for spring practice. Taylor Tannenbaum has more on Garrett Riley.
Now, when you wake up on a Tuesday morning after a national championship, you look at your phone, you have a text from Dabo Swinney. You have to text back, right? That's what happened to Garrett Riley. And by Thursday, he and his family were on a plane from Texas here to his new home in Clemson, South Carolina. And Riley told me really by the middle of spring ball is the first time he's been able to catch his breath. It's been such a whirlwind. And he's kind of like a new kid on campus. He told us a funny story about week 1 or 2 here. He had some recruits touring the football complex. And when they had questions, he said, "Don't ask me. I'm on this tour just as much as you guys are," but he's settling in nicely, which also includes his family, his wife, and his parents going to Home Goods this weekend, decorating his brand new office, guys.
Taylor, welcome to Clemson. Yeah. Great to have you here.
I am happy to be here.
We're excited for you. No truth to the rumor. The Orange a 3.5-point favorite for today's ball game. White set to receive it. Antonio Williams. Bill Maffa back deep. Quinn Kastner sends it long. And Williams from the 1 calls for the fair catch. Well, it is the Dabo Swinney show. It's already been that for a reason, EMAC. And Coach going to be mic'd up for us today as our guest analyst. We look forward to hearing more.
Hey, it's not going to be a guest analyst. It's going to be host.
That was totally impromptu. I didn't know we had a mic where I could talk to people. That was pretty cool.
Hey, we were looking at like, is that The Rock out there? Is that Dabo Swinney?
This is the CFL, the Clemson Football League.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, we could probably
Clemson
sell that.
Football Association right here.
That works. Coach, you couldn't have picked a better day, by the way. Thanks for the date.
Listen, you know, if you did your spring game last Saturday, you got punished for having it the day before Easter. That's how God operates. All right, and you get rewarded today. So this is awesome, man. What a great crowd. It's going to be a great day.
Cade Klubnik assumes controls with Phil Moffitt.
All right, we're coming out right here. You're going to love this. This is a little counter action right here. Mac, with a little screen built into it. All right, right out of the gate, Phil Moffitt, Barrett Carter on the tackle.
And, Coach, this is #1 offense, #1 defense, right?
As much as we can make it. You know, we got a lot of guys out. You know, no Peyton Page, no Trey Williams, no Ruco Rororo, no Sheridan, no JP. So we're missing some guys, but it's the best we got right now. I guess the best we got, and going to be a great competitive day, I really believe.
Comeback is there. Reception is made. Tempo seems a little faster, Coach Swinney.
Yeah, well, you know, it can go up or down depending on what we need it to be. We hope to be able to dictate that.
Cole Turner, the grab.
Okay, so this is a tempo play right here. This is all a tempo play. At the line, Crick. And here they come. There's Makuba coming in right off the edge.
It's a little hard to do a zone read on a blitzing safety.
Probably, you know, as we advance to that, that's when he might can see and pull.
Right.
You know, it's not his read.
Sure.
Quarterbacks are not live for those that missed the memo on that.
Roy, another fun, unique part of this, Coach Riley, he's calling every play. He has no off days, right, Coach?
Outside zone, says Dabo. Built-in screen, and Antonio Williams
had
slips.
a chance, so that's a decision that he can make.
Loss of 3 yards on the play.
Little third and long, Roy.
After the TFL, and Klubnik.
This is kind of like a change type of play, you know, a first down getter. Basically, he just tagged him. All right, so he gave him a change to his route, but everybody else is kind of doing a change route.
Down the flats.
Oh, going to be the first decision for the head coach here.
Short of the line to gain. Brandon Spector.
First decision for Coach Spiller.
There he goes. They're punting.
First decision for Coach Spiller. He's going to punt.
So this is my favorite part of the broadcast. I have to chase the Energizer Bunny all the way down the field after this punt. So,
I'm
Roy,
right behind you.
get ready to run.
I like it.
You're going to get your steps in today, Mac. So
Any particular
that's the play
reason?
right there where he needs to get his depth.
Right,
You know, we need
right. You got to get to the sticks.
Yeah, so you're going to have to probably squeeze it a little bit longer because that was a third and long.
Is there a particular reason why you wanted Riley calling every play?
Yeah, just for continuity, because just like I did when Chad came in. When Chad came in 11, that spring of 11, I did the same thing with him, and then that point, and then from then on we split. And we'll do that next year too. We'll split it up, but with the continuity and the newness of what we're doing terminology-wise and signal-wise, wanted to have him opportunity to just call both sides.
Take a look at the game rules today. Quarterbacks, of course, are not live. You got place kicks and punts, same situation. Hamp Green just caught that last punt.
Hey everyone, Emerald Lagasse here, and I'm so excited to
Out right there, got a little first down, nice little grab by Cole Turner.
Yeah, it was.
He's had a good spring.
He's had a great year. He's been here 10 months, to this point, and he's really grown in that 10-month time. Got here last June. What we got?
Hunter Helms in at quarterback. Quadzilla, the running back. He'll get the touch.
Just inside zone. And, not many people know much about this kid, Dominique Thomas, but he was actually freshman of the year up there at Union College when he came out of high school. Walked on here, and you saw what he could do right there with inside zone. He's a downhill runner. He's a big, thick kid, but he's got loose hips, and he's got great vision and great understanding. Here's Hunter Helms, who's had a great spring for us. You're getting a chance to see a lot of guys. Here comes the counter. Great little, and that's what he does. Like he's got great vision. He can hide behind the blocks, and then boom, he gets downhill. Next thing you know, he's finishing. Now it's 3rd and 1, and that's what this big back can do. So little tempo play right here.
Oh, Thomas again. Hole opens up. First down. How about the move? Dominique Thomas. There he goes.
Dominique Thomas.
Really good to see him get off to a good start because he and Keith Adams, who you'll see a lot today. We're really counting on those two guys to really give us the type of depth we need with Maffa and Shipley.
Has either guy separated as maybe the third back?
Well, Dominique's ahead, just in that, he's been here longer. He's got a little more understanding of what we're doing. Keith's been here 10 months, but, man, we're really impressed with young Keith Adams. Really tough downhill runner. You'll see that when he gets in there. He's one of those guys you got to make a business decision to come tackle because he's a sledgehammer, just like his dad played linebacker.
That's right.
Strecko in at running back. Hey, Denhoff made that last stop. 2nd down.
All right, little screen right here. Oh, don't get the block outside. That's Khalil Barnes right there. True freshman mid-year just got here from Oconee, Georgia.
He sniffed that one out.
He's a guy that is going to help us this year. Really excited about him. Great athlete. Really one of those guys that had to make a decision, could have played either side of the ball. But really excited about Khalil Barnes.
Hamp Green caught
All right,
that
so where
screen.
we at here? We're 3rd and long. All right, we got a little crossing type route here with a wheel route attached to it. All right, there's his tight end. He's got him. Nice ball right there. Good read by Hunter Helms. Sage Ennis with a nice play.
Ennis with the grab across the middle and a big gainer.
Probably got the breath knocked out of it.
Pass complete to number 11, Sage Ennis.
The redshirt sophomore out of Graceville, Florida, Lincoln High School down. We'll step aside. Injury timeout here in Death Valley. Just underway in our 1st quarter. Win campaign, another ACC championship. Clemson head football coach Dabo Swinney. And closing the season down, trying to get back there in 2023 as we welcome you back here in Death Valley. Hunter Helms, the quarterback, under pressure, fires one deep. Miscommunication and incomplete.
A young guy right there.
How about KJ Henry stepping in?
Hey, we got to introduce you.
He just stole the microphone from Dabo.
Hey, at least you gave him a heads up, right?
Yeah.
So for those that hear us,
going with a counter.
oh, a screen built in.
Screen pass
We like
built
that.
in if they need it.
So, KJ, a lot of change last year, right? There's new offensive coordinator coming in this year, defensive coordinator last year. What do you assess, man? A lot of these folks, man, sleeping on Clemson, saying it's over, it's not going to happen anymore. What do you assess so far?
We love when they sleep on us, man. The young guys are mad because they see me at the facility every day. But I just love, watching the growth of these players. And something special is coming. It's continued success here. Another championship coming to Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. We just reloaded, man. And you'll see that here today. Everybody can't see the scheme and things we're really bringing this fall, but definitely the talent's there.
So a lot of young guys out here, especially right now. Wade Wood has. All right,
we're going to have vert routes here with a shallow by our ex-receiver.
He definitely is for this defense.
Good pro.
He
got a chance.
Oh, good ball.
Oh, it's not a bad ball. He's got to keep coming right there. All right, got a decision right here. He's kicking a field goal. Okay. On you.
Coach, you like that decision?
Hey, don't be looking at me.
KJ, would you kick this or go for it?
That's you.
We got
Don't
fourth
be looking at me.
about 8.
Yeah.
Trying to get me to me. I ain't
I'm a
making
points
that
guy.
decision.
I mean, I got to go for a plus side. But I get today, losing a great BT Potter that we had last year. We gotta figure that out for next season.
This kid's really developed. He's created some competition. Robert Gunn is as talented as we've ever signed, really. And this kid is really kind of separated those two and created some competition.
Good.
That's Liam Boyd.
That's a big kick right there
Split
for
the
Liam
pipes.
Boyd. How about it?
No bias. No bias, but we have the best holder in the nation.
Okay.
How about it?
All right, going back to Wade real quick before he
baby.
jumps us.
Yeah.
Which he's probably about to.
About to.
So Wade,
Liam Boyd.
I think he's the guy that can be kind of Isaiah Simmons-ish. I mean, am I crazy to think that? Because he's that versatile?
He's very versatile. He's definitely in that box. I ain't going to put a name on him like that.
Sure.
Because Zay is definitely very proven. But he's long, he's fast, man. He's versatile. He's very smart.
Right.
For a linebacker coming in so young, he knows the game and plays at a very high level. So he can. The sky's the limit for him. There's no
Who
doubt
would have
about
thought that was the linebacker that I started with?
Yeah.
With Jeremiah
Yeah.
Trotter.
Wow.
With Barrett Carter there. I mean, those two guys, we're talking about best in the entire country, right?
Yeah. A great room. I promise you, we're good at linebacker. We are good at linebacker.
So those guys made a jump, Roy. Like what was it, KJ, last year that freed them up to play so well?
Yeah, I think just growth, maturity, because both of them, athletic freaks and very smart, as it comes to the game of football. But just another year of growth, understanding the defense, just allows you to play faster, as you know. So, they were definitely, making all the calls this year and playing fast.
Yeah, I love to see it, man.
Well, you think about great talent, Jeremiah Trotter, Eric Carter getting it done for the Tigers, and there's draftability in the middle of this Clemson defense, KJ.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. They'll be gone. They both stay healthy next year. They'll be gone very early in the draft.
Got as many as 3 first-round picks coming off that
sir.
defense from last year as well. As we continue here at Death Valley, just underway. Hey, we could have dialed up better weather for today,
goodness.
right?
One thing about Clemson, man, it's bipolar. It goes back and forth as far as how it wants to feel. And I'm glad it's a great day. A great day today and how it's wanting to feel, man.
Okay, I hope that you play for 10, 20 years so I can keep my job,
there
brother.
you go.
We appreciate you joining
You
me.
can do it.
We're going to bring you back in the fourth quarter.
Of course.
Get Coach to dial up some plays
doubt.
here for us.
Appreciate it.
Maffa
Appreciate you,
and
my dog.
Klubnik. And Klubnik will fling it out in the flats. Well, Maffa's had a great spring. That's been one of the big topics we've heard this week. So we've gone through practice, and Maffa, he's going to have a chance to showcase himself a little bit today with no Will Shipley.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt about it, man. And I think when you look at that, just a guy that has such great reps, talking about Maffa and the things that he can do.
Oh, man, he's special, guys. All right, we got a little quick game concept here, a little stick route with a spot. Stick concept with a spot built into it. I was going to take a shot.
And Klubnik going deep. Push a little shove and incomplete.
Oh, they got flag.
Oh,
Late
got a
penalty
flag.
marker.
Oh, man, got a flag.
That was Spector
Pass was intended for
running long. And the coverage by Nate Wiggins.
Hey,
Holding. Number 2.
good things happen when you take
10-yard
shots.
penalty.
That's right.
Automatic first down.
My mindset.
Are we going to see Brenning Stoll featured at some point here in this first quarter?
It all depends on what happens. It could. It could.
Looks like he's lined up a slot receiver, massive tight end. He's got all kinds of possibilities.
This is going to be a little boot.
Oh, look out. Look out.
Boot pull, and we're going to take a shot right here. This is a hold on to your hat right here. Now he's got to set up and
he's
throw
got
back.
him. He's got him.
Got a chance.
That's easy. Oh, what a play. That's pride, isn't it? It's 2-3.
Great play by Toriano. He laid it up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little more.
broken up by
The one thing about Cole Turner, and that's the great thing about this moment right here, because Cole can really run.
Sure.
And he could have let that. He tried to soft it in there, but he could have laid that out there a little more. Cole go get it. But what a play by Toriano. Great play.
What's the comparison for 2-2 right there? I mean, he's a freaky guy.
He's unique,
long.
man. He's unique. He's probably top 2 fastest, top 3 certainly on the team, maybe
Wow.
the fastest.
Wow.
But it's all in front of him. I mean, he's just going to he's going to have a great year. He's got a great mindset. He's tough as they come, and just very, very. There you go.
There he is.
So got a little play act, little pop pass right there.
The tight end looked like middle of the field to me, Big Mac.
That's right. Hey, twice already.
But that's the type of throw we got to have where, these guys, even when there's traffic and they're covered, they're open with a guy like Brenning and Sage.
Give him 23 on the play. Here comes Mappa.
Here's the counter again. Again, good little drive going right here. Nice on schedule.
Brought down by number 34, Armand Mason.
All right, so we're going to trips concept here, and we're going to have a what we call a follow type concept. Follow, which you're going to have a drive, you'll have a dig coming in there, and you got a one-on-one built in. There's the drive. He took that, so staying on schedule, should be close to the first down right there.
Antonio Williams.
And you know what I saw in that play? I know we're offensive guys here on this broadcast. I saw 54 and I saw 0 making plays. Those 2 linebackers, Coach, man.
Oh, man, they're special. I'm not sure I'm going to let them play a whole lot. I better enjoy it.
So I talked to Barrett about that last night, Coach, and Barrett Carter said he hopes he plays the whole game. I said, son, how about the first 2 drives and let's take a seat.
Chance for the quarterback to run this one here, depending on the look we get, and he did. All right, he's down right there. So that's kind of your, zone read with a bluff concept built into it. Off your split flow type of zone.
Trotter with a stop there.
Coach, knowing you have those 2 great running backs and more depth behind them, what's your perfect number for Cade running the football in a game? Do you have a number in your head?
No, because a lot of his best plays are going to be off schedule. Yeah. He's got the ability to really create with his legs, so he'll have some natural plays that, if they're going to give us that, we're going to take it. And ball's gone, ball's gone, ball's gone, ball's gone, ball's gone.
That makes Pope.
That was close. He probably got hit right there. They're going to be mad at me for not calling that. I ain't looking.
Will you tell the crowd about that?
Look, Nick's mad at me.
He's staring at you.
Nick's mad at me over here.
Will you and just tell our viewers, Coach, you're the one that calls the sacks.
I'm calling the sacks.
That's why we distract them. We're
I'm trying to be
guys.
a little tighter this year.
See some more points.
I graded myself. I didn't do a very good job last year.
Self-scout. Klubnik.
Okay. All right. Go.
There we go.
He was going down.
There we go.
That was Barrett Carter.
Look at him.
Shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, that would have hurt, Klubnik. That would have hurt. That would have left the mark. So, every game is different.
Sure.
Styles of play, who you're playing, what's their philosophy. Some teams are going to spill things. Some teams are going to box things. Some teams are going to chase. Some teams are going to, there's just so many things. Some teams are going to really mesh charge. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, but the bottom line is he's got to make plays with his feet in all areas, run and pass. Man, what a hit. So you see the strength of Mappa right there.
Are you kidding me?
That was Makuba with a clean shot. And that's what happens when you don't wrap up.
Sure.
That's why, some of those sacks that they want to be sacks aren't always sacks. All right, going tempo right here. What a great run by 7.
Fantastic.
That should have been a TFL, right? So Makuba makes the right plays, just got to wrap up.
Mappa straight ahead. See if humanity in for the touchdown.
A little laundry on the right. Got a face mask. They'll decline that.
Results of the play are touchdown, personal foul, face mask, defense. That penalty being forced on the kickoff. Touchdown.
First touchdown of the afternoon. The white on the board. Phil Maffa with the honors.
All right, Roy, they're going to go for 3 here, you think, or 2, or what?
That would be fun if we had that.
A little mix of worlds, huh?
I like it.
All right, Coach, that was a heck of a drive, huh?
Yeah, man.
Good response.
Great drive. Great drive. And, you know, he's telling Makuba right there, you know, that should have been a TFL. He makes the right play. But you got to know, you're not going to knock a guy like Maffa down. You got to wrap him up and hold on.
Gun's done a nice job.
Yeah, he's had a great spring, man. He's got a big leg. And like I said, he and Liam have kind of separated, and it's shown me some great competition, so which is what we needed. We really needed that to happen.
Life after BT Potter. We'll step aside. 7-3, the white leading the orange here in Death Valley. Fielded inside the 5. Strecco corralled it.
Think you could catch a kickoff?
Oh, I catch a kickoff.
You think so?
Yeah, I catch a kickoff mic'd up. Yeah, no question.
We might get that done.
All right. May not be pretty.
It's tougher than it looks, man.
7-3, white leading the orange. Eric McLean, Roy Philpott. Also with us here on the sidelines. All 3 of us are down here, which is fantastic on a day like today. Taylor Tannenbaum, who had her first experience on the hill. And Taylor, for Clemson Nation, hey, what was it like? Describe the experience.
All right, well, first and foremost, I'm a little out of breath because it is deceiving how steep this hill is. I just came from the other side of the field, walked up this thing. I'm in the thick of it. There's a ton of fans here hanging out. I was up there with you, Roy.
You ought to do it in front of 85,000.
I got the chills standing up there. It's just a different environment. I know it's just the spring game, but look at the turnout here. You guys,
come on, Taylor, look at her. She's on the Jumbotron.
But I will say, hey, Jumbotron, what's up, everybody? Come on. Okay. I told them keep it PG, so they're
nice
doing a really
play.
nice
There's
job.
Khalil Barnes again.
But I will say, no one warned me that there was a cannon before they run down this hill. So I'm a little offended that none of you Clemson guys warned me. I might be scarred for life.
Hey, welcome to the Valley. Welcome to the Valley, Taylor.
Khalil Barnes with the PBU. Great stuff.
Yeah, another great play by the young mid-year. Another great play. What we got? All right, inside zone with a screen built in. Just trying to get back on schedule right here. Now you got 3rd and long. 3rd and long.
Wade Wood has the tackle.
So you got young Noble Johnson out here, number 3. We're really excited about him.
Another mid-year?
He's a mid-year from Texas. Man, super skilled and talented and just got all the tools. He's swimming. It's been a lot this spring, but, man, we're really excited about him. Physically, he's incredibly mature. All right, so, again, chains-type concept, trying to get the first down. Got to hold the ball a little bit. A little bit off right there. Got to punt.
Noble, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 4th down.
The white team with a little momentum, man.
Come on.
The white team with a little momentum.
Coach, what do you get if you win or lose this deal? What's the reward?
So, you know, a big thing in our program is accountability.
Yep.
And so, you know, the accountability points. So the winning team gets +3 on the accountability because you're not going to start here if you're negative in accountability. So it's a big deal for them anytime they can grab some accountability points because they're held accountable from January to January for everything that happens within the program.
Antonio Williams back deep to receive.
All right, so Aiden Swanson had a pretty solid spring right here.
Turned it over. Williams is
Good
there.
job, athlete.
Come on, Noble. 7-3. White leading the orange. Under 4 to go. First quarter, Death Valley.
Media timeout.
Spring game, a 7 for 8, passing 63 yards. And last year really started to kind of feel things in the ACC championship game, going back to that win against North Carolina, EMAC. And he's ready to take the next step on a day like today, running a new offense with new coordinator, Garrett Riley.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Roy. When you talk to him, I went to practice earlier this week and said, it's your show.
All right, coming out with a little screen right here.
And he said, yeah, I'm ready. Coach, what's been the biggest difference of Cade this spring? Now that it's his team, his offense, he's QB1.
Well, the biggest thing, he's been here a year, but just physically, he's way different. You know, he's about 20 pounds heavier.
Wow.
You know, he was light when he got here. So physically, he's in a better spot. And now he's he knows what it looks like. He's had a tour of duty, if you will. He's got experience, and he's got really good knowledge. He's been in some games. He's had some big moments. He's had some mistakes, but he's been a leader from day one. But now he's really just, asserted himself since he really took it over there in the championship game of, hey, this is my team, and his eyes have been forward. But he's a great worker. He's always on the field. He's always got the guys pulling together, and he's picked things up really well. This has been a natural fit for him with Garrett.
All right, that's great. We love talking offense, but that was Peter Woods just made the tackle on Keith Adams, Coach. Peter Woods.
Yeah.
Peter Woods.
Yeah, he's the dude. He's a problem. He's going to be, with Ruco row out, and you can see that guy run. He got rid of it, threw it away.
Look at him. He's mad at you.
Already begging. So with Rook out, with Trey Williams out, and with Peyton Page out, and those are all future NFL guys, man, Peter Woods and Vic Burley and Stephon Green have had a chance to really get a ton of work this spring. But Peter Woods is a guy that is rare. He's like, a Halley's Comet. Like, every now and then you get a guy that physically and mentally and maturity and all the intangibles, he's just ready. And so, man, we're blessed to have that young man in our program. You're going to see him early and often.
Five-time state champion Peter Woods coming in from Alabama and wreaking havoc in spring practice so far.
Tough punt right there. Creates some great field position.
It almost looked like it hit somebody. I thought maybe it hit one of their guys.
Good to see the orange team respond right there. Good to see those guys get after the quarterback, get a 3 and out.
Taylor's got more on Peter Woods. Taylor, we met him yesterday, an impressive guy, right?
Impressive in size, but really quiet, so you would never know when he puts that 11 on. He goes crazy out there. I talked to Jeremiah Trotter Jr. about him because he has a front row seat, right, at linebacker. He said he was watching film one day after practice. He wouldn't name the offensive lineman, but he saw Peter Woods get out of his stance and just shove the lineman with one arm. A coach may remember the moment. He won't name the offensive lineman, but he said at that moment he knew Peter Woods was the real deal as a freshman.
Vizina, the quarterback.
Oh, man, here we go. Nice little cut right there by Hamp Green. I tell you what, we love this kid, CB, man.
Yeah. He's big. He's bigger than I thought.
Not only is he big, he can really run.
Wow.
He can really run. He can make all the throws. And, man, we're blessed to have him. And, he's only 17 years old.
Right.
So he's just, I think, a future star for us and a guy that's really bought into our plan for him, especially having a young guy. And that's rare to see a young guy really kind of buy into that. So, we hope we can redshirt him if it all works out, play him 4 games, get him some experience. But there's a lot of factors that got to go into that, with what happens with Klubnik and staying healthy and all that. But we really feel like he's got a chance to be a great player here. He's already fit in. He's picked things up, so it's good to see him get in there right now and see if he can make a little move. You can see him run here.
Look at it.
All right? Got a great feel, but I'm telling you, when he gets going, he can motor.
Yeah. Coach, how valuable is that, what you just said, that you kind of skimmed over it, but just for our listeners, for our viewers, those 4 games that you can still get in redshirt, I mean, that wasn't a thing when I was playing. That's a new rule.
It wasn't, and, as coaches, we're all hoping that they'll take it a step further, let them have the 4 games, but postseason, not have postseason count, because with the portal and you got all these kids leaving programs in December,
then it's a roster thing. You just don't have enough guys sometimes.
They need to be able to just play in the postseason. So hopefully that's something we can get to. That's a common sense thing if you ask me, but good to see him get out here and get his first experience in the Valley.
Aiden Swanson.
I'll tell you what, that was a heck of a stop right there by the white team.
Defense is turning up a little bit.
Getting a little defense going because, great field position. Another 3 and out, 2 3 and outs back to back.
Is there a guy defensively that we know the stars, we know everybody who's coming back? Is there a guy that this spring has really just stepped up and used the most of this opportunity?
Oh, my gosh, there's been a bunch of those guys. But, man, Wade Woodhouse.
Yeah.
Wade Woodhouse he's got a really bright future in the game of football. He's become a leader for us. Just love that kid. Love everything about him. T.J. Dudley. Khalil Barnes is a young guy that's come in here as a mid-year, taking advantage of his opportunity. I think Tristan Lee getting a chance to start at left tackle all spring with Marcus Tate out has been invaluable, and his confidence is through the roof right now.
Coach, I remember him coming in, and you know, we weren't sure if he'd make it on the field that
day. Yeah. Well, he was, you know, he didn't get to play in 20 because of COVID. Yeah. And he, you know, just one of them big guys that got sloppy and out of shape. And when he got here, he wasn't very strong and just had so much to learn. And man, that kid, he's one of my favorite kids on this team because nobody works harder than Tristan Lee. And he's one of those guys that has fully taken advantage of this spring. Harris Sewell, Linthicum, Trent Howard. I mean, just really super proud of those guys and their development. All right, got a clock.
And brought down the TFL. Yeah, the clock he's talking about, quarterbacks got to get rid of it on an extended play like that.
And, you know, that's what's so hard, Roy, because when you look at a guy like this, he wants to create, he wants to get it going.
7-3 our score. We are 15 minutes in. Spectacular Saturday in Death Valley. Come back with us. Scheduled this fall, of course, the Monday night opener against Duke. That's on the road. Once again, Clemson showcase on that Labor Day evening. And you roll through the schedule, Notre Dame, Miami, interesting road trips to close it down, of course, against arch rival South Carolina. Will Shipley on the sidelines today watching this orange and white game. Phil Maffa back on the field with Cade Klubnik.
Coming back with that little deep crossing route with a wheel route.
He's doubled. He's good.
Ball's gone.
Brenning Stool.
Ball. Nice ball.
Another grab. Traffic across the middle.
Oh, short.
Got a little bit out of it, but we got a fourth down situation, and you know, and that's what I was talking about with Cade right there. You know, he took that sack.
Right.
And that's what I call purple jersey syndrome.
Purple jersey syndrome. Describe that.
Purple jersey syndrome. So, you know, we got to protect the quarterbacks, and you're not going. But what happens sometimes is when it's been a while since they've had, you know, the chin strap knocked off their helmet, they get a little cozy in the pocket, and all of a sudden that internal clock isn't as tuned up as it needs to be.
Yeah.
And you hold the ball a little longer. So, and that's what happens. So
well, you've made quarterbacks live in spring ball at times, haven't you?
I have.
Hey, that was dangerous.
But we're a little thin right now, so that ain't happening unless you're going to come play for the Tigers.
Smith will punt it away.
All right, not bad. Not bad there, Jack. Young punter right here. Got a big leg. Young guy, freshman.
Hamp Green makes the clean reception. And away we go. You pleased with what you've seen so far, Coach,
yeah,
just with the defenses stepping up, as you mentioned?
Yeah, well, first of all, you've seen a few nice little plays here and there, but good to see. I wanted to see Dominique Thomas kind of get some runs.
Right.
I knew Maffa would make some plays here or there. But I'm loving to see in this defense on both sides and these young guys. I mean, you look out there and you see some of these young guys. It's just fun to see, man. They're making some plays. They've settled in a little bit, but we got a ways to go. You're going to see some. You're going to see some explosiveness. You got a few things getting set up that I know G Money's going to dial up in a minute.
Maybe some trick plays, E-Mac. I like hearing that.
I'm fine with that.
Excited to see CB again here. See if they can get something going. A little run game again. Nice run. There's
Thomas. Well, they call him Quadzilla, Coach, for a reason, right? He's pretty strong.
All right, so I want y'all to look at this offensive line right here. We got to walk on at right tackle. Great young kid. Brian Tucker at right guard. Trent Howard at center. Super excited about what he's done. True freshman Zach Owens at left guard, and Sadler, who's a freshman, at left tackle. It's just really good to see those guys having some success moving the ball on the ground right here. How about Zach Owens right here? Yeah. This might be one of the biggest
Coach, you got a
freshmen
6'7" guy playing on the interior? What are we doing?
And I'm really proud of him because he tore his ACL last year, so he got a little heavy, but he's really balled in and he's working down. He's down almost 25 plus pounds, and he's on his way. He's going to be a good one. He's got the right mindset. Colin Sadler, we think, can be special. He and Blake Miller we signed last year, and then this year Ian Reed and Zach Owens and Harris Sewell. There you go. Oh, got a little holding call right there. A little holding.
Denhoff got decked.
A little holding call.
Right on the logo.
Holding.
He's going to have to take that because
Offense.
CB. But
10-yard
again,
penalty.
nice play by
Second
CB.
down.
Right.
Really good play by CB right there. That's a productive off-schedule play.
Quick recognition.
Quick
Let's
recognition. Go. Stepping up in the pocket. Feel it.
Great job, CB.
Coach, you guys had some success recruiting Alabama. You got CV from there, Peter Woods from there.
Okay. All right, we got a little pop pass off the inside zone right here. We're going to have a little inside zone to the left with a pop pass. maybe hit 5.
Oh,
We
baby.
got a snap. Get rid of it. All right, he's gone. Ball's gone. Ball's gone. Ball's gone. That's a shame.
Williams applying the pressure that time, 99 in white. They'll bring up 3rd down and long, Emac.
Hey, Coach, he said, I got it. Hey, that's the last thing any offensive lineman wants to hear. When we mess up,
especially when it's
we know.
a freshman talking to a third-year player.
Amazing how that works.
Hey, he said, hey, freshman, just relax, man.
Right.
I'm sorry. See this dog I have in front of
No
me?
hard count right there. They didn't take the bait. All right, just going to take a shot. They're going to play deep. So going to take a shot. We might have a chance to hit the comeback here. Let's see what happens. Now they get rid of it.
Denhoff coming in.
I think that was my left tackle right there, and a great play by Denhoff. Nice job.
Sack initiated.
All right, punt team. Defense starting to get a little pressure on these young offensive linemen.
Clock running here in our 2nd quarter. Orange and white game, 7-3. White leading the orange. Only touchdown scored by Phil Moffitt. If you're just tuning in, we've seen Cade Klubnik. We've seen Christopher Vazina. Hunter Helms at quarterback so far.
All right, I got a feeling something good is getting ready to happen on this next drive.
Oh, man.
Dialing up something.
A little insider trade information.
I love
just
the
got a
access.
feeling.
Hey, Emac, it does feel like the XFL today so far, by
I
the way.
love it, brother.
Antonio Williams will dance away from it. It'll carry
That's
him
not
back
good.
the other way. And good starting field position when we come back. 7-3 our score. Plenty of time left in our first half here in Clemson. South Carolina, the Texas two-step coming to Tiger Town. Garrett Riley, of course, coming in from TCU. Cade Klubnik from Westlake High School, booming metropolis of Austin. Back here on the field, Emac, Philpott, Taylor Tannenbaum hanging out with us. And
walk with the guys.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And it's an interesting story to get 2 Texas natives over here, right?
All right,
Yeah.
little split flow zone
So
right
that's
here.
how it kind of works, right? It took them.
And he's going to
Let
give
Coach
that.
go.
There's Keith Adams. All right, get him a little action. You're going to see. Now that he's got Moff out, you'll start to see, you'll see Keith. That's why we put Keith over here. Knew he'd get a lot of reps. Really, really tough physical runner.
Tackle on the play.
Armand Mason with the
So you
last
see
stop.
Harris Sewell out here right now, man. He's had an unbelievable spring. His kid's from Odessa, Texas.
Texas and Alabama. We got a lot of those guys on the roster.
Blake Miller's from up in Ohio. Big Tristan Lee. Oh, nice job. Good pickup right there.
Back shoulder, no. Banks Pope.
Big Banks Pope. Hey, if that ain't a good Clemson name.
Banks Pope.
Banks Pope.
Sounds almost religious around these
Banks
parts.
Pope. I call him Pope Banks half the time. I don't know which sometimes I'm not getting confused. But he's Banks Pope. Long-time Clemson fan and just a great kid. Coming off a knee injury.
3rd down and 7. Adams, the running back. That story's coming, I promise, Taylor. It's coming.
All right, should be a first down play. That's a change. There's no Banks Pope.
Pass complete to number 44, Banks Pope.
That's what it looks like when you get your first catch. You kind of, is he really throwing it to me? Is he really throwing it to me? Am I open? I catch. Oh, I really got it. That's his first catch right there.
That's a first down. Big time play for 44.
Big time play. Nice job, Banks Pope, baby. All right, so here we go. We got a little clips. There it is right there. Oh, I got to hang on the ball. Come on, hang on to it. A little low.
Spector in and out of the midst.
So we had a screen off the counter play right there. So a lot of misdirection.
Why is he throwing that? What makes
It's a
him throw
called
that?
screen.
Gotcha.
That was not a read, but it's just off of the pull.
Right. So we're showing that getting
so
it
it's
outside.
built in off the run game, but that's a called play.
Klubnik 10 of 14 for 90.
All right, so we got a little verts concept right here.
That's what I'm talking about.
And with a tight bunch here, let's see what happens. All right, they switched the releases. Got a chance.
Look at that.
Did he catch
grab,
it?
Nice grab, Brady.
Oh, yeah.
And now, you see that right there. Nice job. He fills it, but then he extends. So that's a play all scheduled. You know, you're going to have rhythm plays, but what he can do is he can make those plays off schedule.
Is that one of his best attributes in your mind?
Well,
just to
I mean,
create?
I think his accuracy. I mean, he's got a lot. He's got everything that you want in a quarterback. But when you have a quarterback who can really create like that, what I tell you,
big hit.
That's the sledgehammer. But he's a problem because you can draw it up on the board, great. But because there's this clock. And when a quarterback can extend and it's 5 seconds, 6 seconds, it's hard to keep them covered.
Cloud that last stop on Adams.
Oh, he should have hammered that, but he overthought that. Some of your biggest plays in the passing game comes off of plays that get extended, and that's what I love about him is he's a really good pocket passer. He really understands the game, but he's an accurate thrower on the move as well. So he's got the ability to really create some of those explosives where things break down. And that is what drives defenses crazy, when you can make those plays. And he's just fast enough to outrun people. Now he's, again, he's physically matured. Got a chance, I think, to be, one of the greats to come through here. I'm super excited about him. Great throw, accurate
Antonio
throw.
Williams, there he is.
Really, really accurate throw.
Coach, you love the yak right there. The legs never stop churning.
Well, this kid's a freshman All-American last year for a reason. Had a great rookie campaign. He in 22, 22 will be a redshirt freshman. Man, those two guys are going to really make a lot of plays this season. But, what you love. So out of the pocket, a quick game concept, but an incredibly accurate throw. And that's the precision that we have to get back in our passing game. And excited to see that play right there.
First and goal from the 5. Maffa, the running back behind Klubnik.
How about a little inside zone right here? There you
Feeling
go.
it?
Yeah, they
Maffa.
stretched it out.
Got to get to the edge. He's going to be
Great job
bottled
by
up.
the D.
Little TFL.
That's a great job by the D.
Well, you just saw the athleticism of the guys right there. I mean, they're scraping over the top. That's a play you think you can get leverage on, and they just close so fast.
So again, this whole drive was extended off an all-schedule play, where the defense did everything right. It did everything right. They covered him, everything's right, but he extends, and they get a nice play, and then Brenny makes a good competitive play, and they extend this drive, and now here they are. Okay, you're going to see our Z guy right here on a little crossing concept. All right, little 2 tight end, 12 personnel. Got a little Griffin bat in the game. Banks. All right, good job getting rid of it. Nice play by Mickens. Nice play.
Right over the back of Pope. RJ got it done. Number 9 in orange. It's 3rd down and goal, Coach.
All right, 3rd down. Let's see what we need here. 3rd and goal. What was it, about 7?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what this play call is. This could. He'll probably kick it here, but it could be a 2-down territory depending on what we get. Okay.
Going for it?
Okay.
Oh,
We got something cooking.
He's excited.
All right, so we're in our 3-by-1 here to the left. All right, got a little, kind of like a little slip concept. All right. Again, this is what he does. What he does. Now you got a decision here.
4th and goal inside the 3.
Oh, what's Coach going to do?
We're going for it.
Can we influence a little bit?
What's Coach? Ball's on the 2.
CJ Spiller's thinking about it. Is he going to call timeout?
He's going to call
He's
timeout.
flustered. He's flustered.
Again, he's saying, hey, y'all settle down. I got this.
What goes into this?
But you see this play right here? I mean,
He's a freak.
That's the problem.
Why choose to give guys these roles? Like
I don't know if you
CJ.
saw that either, but did you see Peter Woods?
The first charge
Chasing
timeout
him down.
tracking? What would have been
Special.
great if we'd have had more grass and we'd have had about 40 yards? That would have been fun to watch.
4th down and goal coming up.
Well, I
CJ
just-
Spiller has a decision to make when we come back here in Clemson. Come back with us. 4th down and goal coming up, less than 7 to go in our first half. E-Mac, Philpott, Coach Sweeney going to tell us what's going down.
All right, let's see what kind of decision this quarterback's going to make. So we got a read concept, a zone read, or an inside zone call where he can handle it, but we also got where the tight end is going to bluff, and he's going to be in
shovel?
we're going to be in the. Oh no. Call timeout.
Timeout. Orange team. First charge timeout.
Hey,
at half.
West-
So you got a little
30
kind of
second
free
timeout.
release to the flat off of the run game here. We'll see if they change it. We got a free release to the flat off the run game.
Left or
and
is he
he's
fall-
going to read if the backer stays in the box for the run or if they go to cover him. And if they don't, if they go out, we're going to hand
Sure.
it. If they kind of hesitate and we get a little bit of grass, he'll give him the ball.
Coach, I got Nick Easton right here. I want to see what he's thinking is going to happen right here.
I like the timeout. A little gamesmanship.
Well, hey, man, we just got to make sure we be alert. All right, if they try to trick him, I just told our defensive coordinator, like, hey, man, if you don't like what you see, so he didn't like what you see, we use a timeout right here. But I'm sure, man, they got something up their sleeve right here.
You feel something tricky's going to happen?
Yeah, probably so. Maybe some type of pop pass or some type of reverse. Then they got some guys out there that can go, so we'll see what happens.
Thanks, Coach. Nick Easton, head coach of the Orange team. Love it.
All right, here we go.
That was brilliant. That was awesome.
All right, so here we go. Same play. We're going to have like the split flow.
Okay.
So you'll see Banks Pope right here, who's going to end up in the flat right now. He's got him. He's got him.
Pick six. See you later.
He's got him.
Mickens, the interception. Mickens came up with it off the carom, and it was Jamal Anderson that got a fingertip on it.
Hey, what a play. Who tipped that?
Jamal Anderson.
Hey, yeah.
Number 32.
Man, that was tough, boy.
Oh, he had it. He made the right decision. I don't know who tipped it, but just a little bit more air right there, and that's a touchdown. Great stop. Great stop. Great stop.
Man, that's tough, brother. You get all the way there and then turn that thing over.
Coach, it was Anderson that was able to tip it.
Oh, Anderson.
And Jamal Anderson. Save. Potential touchdown. Hunter Helms back on the field with Dominique Thomas. Still 7-3. How about that stand, E-Mac?
You love to see it, man. If you're a defensive guy, I'm an offensive guy, and I hate it.
Thomas, the vision.
I do like that running ability, though.
I tell you, he's got great vision.
Yeah.
And he's got really good hips, and when he's downhill, he's a load.
7-yard pickup.
All right, so we're going to buzz the back over, and we're going to run inside zone to the right. We'll feed 20 a little bit here. I think they're going to try to create some field position. That was a heck of a stop right there, man.
Thomas will try to bounce it out, then back in, shove backwards after a short gain. That was T.J. Dudley that got there first on number 20. 3rd and 3.
Tackle on the play by T.J. Dudley.
Hunter Helms, redshirt sophomore out of West Columbia.
All right, so quick game concept. Going to have a slant backside stick concept here to the field. All right, going to take oh, it's a PI.
Wow. Oh. Wow.
Hampton Earl, the intended receiver.
Wow. Let me go ask Gary Patterson how that's not a PI. Wow.
Shelton Lewis. Full handsy.
Come on. Gary.
What do you think?
Gary. You saw that
Put that microphone back up. I wanted to hear that.
Holy.
Can you tell this is an offensive broadcast?
Yes.
Can you tell?
Holy cow.
Maybe offensive in some.
Man, my dad's at home saying, that's a great play. That's a great play. For the brand.
Holy cow.
Pat McAfee losing his mind somewhere. Sure, he's watching.
Tank top and all.
Gold chain.
5:27 to go. Still 7-3. Coach, what do you want to see here at the end of the half? The offense has made a couple plays, maybe a few more here against a defense that has stood up.
First of all, I think it was Jamal Anderson who got his hands on that ball.
Yes.
And then R.J. Mickens, man, what a really great player he's developed into. Really proud of what he's accomplished. So good to see him get that stop. It was a big pick by the defense there, but biggest thing I want to see him respond.
Right.
You know, go right back to work. Next play. All right, and we've got 5 minutes, so we're not quite into a 2-minute mode yet, but I'd like to see him just get back to work here, stay on schedule, and then let's manage this clock the right way and at least come away with a field goal right here.
Maffa and Klubnik in the backfield. Klubnik time. Woods came crashing in. The pass batted away. And now picked off. Back the other way. How about that?
Come on, Roy. How about the defense back to back?
Coach, I got to tell you
Another
something.
tip ball.
Makuba.
We played Maryland here. I was on, we kicked the field goal. We were short. They ran it back. That's what I just felt like. It felt like an absolute war. Head on a swivel. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you better look out right there.
Avalanche.
That was like Clemson, South Carolina 04, man.
Oh,
it was
no.
like, you better pay attention. It was crazy. Just remember, insanity.
So my laugh
What a
flash
play
right before
by
my eyes on
Makuba,
that.
man. Who tipped that? Oh, Nate.
Wiggins.
That's Nate
Wiggins. Well, a couple of tip passes here and a couple of picks, E-Mac.
Yeah, I mean,
I haven't seen you move that quick in a while, by the way.
It wasn't, I didn't like doing it, okay, first of all. But that's what, if you tip the ball defensively, you got to take it to the house. You got to pick it off, get that turnover. Defense doing a really good job playing heads-up football.
Back-to-back picks, man.
Are you kidding me?
Great play by Nate.
Helms, the QB. Wes Goodwin going to call a timeout.
Timeout. White team, their second charge timeout of the half. 30-second timeout.
First down and goal coming up. Clemson, of course, known for its outstanding defense. You go back to 2018, and it has been as rock solid as any team in America. E-Mac, you talk about the TFLs, the 3 and outs, sacks and takeaways. I do think that Wes Goodwin wants to see those turnovers be forced at a higher clip in 2023.
Yeah, and you see the numbers right here. This is what they do. The defense is thinking, you know, this offseason, everybody's talking offense, new coordinator, quarterback in town. They said, hey, don't forget how we won some championships around this thing. Defense, you know, really playing at a high level. It was spotty a year ago, but, man, when they were on and they were healthy, you saw a dominant Tiger team. And this team, I don't think is going to be any different, Roy. A lot of star power.
Helms, a quarterback. Thomas inside in the end zone for the touchdown.
Great play, man. Points off turnover. Points off turnover. Hey. It's tips or picks.
Yep.
Tips have to be picks.
Yep.
Now, I'd like to see Makuba a little easier, but tips or picks,
Yep.
and then points off turnovers. You got to reward the defense. What a great job right there.
On the other
Anderson
side had the one tip, and then Wiggins that time, E-Mac.
Coach, on the other side of it, what's the coaching point for Kate? I mean, how are you calming him down? How are you getting him right?
Well, that's just a great play by two.
Sure.
I mean, accurate throw, and just a really, really good competitive play by a guy that's as good a corner as there is in the country.
Yep.
So, you know, just a tough break right there. Put the ball right there.
Delay of
Delay
game.
of game.
Offense. 5-yard penalty.
Oh, Coach
Still
Nick
on the
ain't gonna
try.
be happy. Coach Nick ain't gonna be happy. Coach Nick, he yelling at Peter Woods. We got the young mid-year.
Oh, no.
Forgot he was on the field goal team.
Hey, he's saying, you've read all those press clippings. Now get your butt on the
That
field
hurt
goal
my feelings
team.
what I just heard there.
He got a chance to yell at Peter Woods for a minute. That's
He
great.
loved that.
Here's Boyd on for the PAT. 5 yards back. Good start.
Oh, nice job. Nice response right there. All right, this is actually beautiful. They scored in like 2 seconds. So now let's see how the white team responds. First time they've been down right here. See how they respond.
A little adversity.
The defense has been a story. A couple of tips. As Coach says, tips lead to picks, and we've seen that, including that last return by Makuba. 38 yards to help set his team up in business. And, hey, they've been crashing the pocket. Well, Barrett Carter getting on Cade Klubnik, and the 2 tips leading to the points we just saw a moment ago.
Well, really, I mean, it's been the defense all day long has been the story of this scrimmage. And, you know, you ask why is that? You see some pressure. You see some guys get in the backfield. Do remember a couple of key starting offensive linemen not here, available today. But other than that, man, you got to make plays, got to respond. White has an awesome opportunity to do that right here.
Orange now with the lead at 10-7. Credit Nick Eason for calling that timeout there to force that first pick on 4th down and goal.
Yeah.
They were ready for a little
Got
something.
the inside scoop there.
Yeah, we did. We'll do more of that. See Coach talking with Cade Klubnik.
I liked what he said there about the coaching point. And when I asked him that, he said, hey, that's just a really good play by the defense. Quarterback, man, like any other position in the sporting world, you got to have that amnesia. You got to go next play. You got to keep going. Don't ponder on that. Don't sit on that and think about it. How can I affect our team? How can I get it going, get us back in this game?
Clubbing 12 of 17, $125, the 2 picks off the Caroms. Getting set to take the field once again.
Man, I got to tell you, anytime I see 11 on the field over there, I just tune in a little bit more. I just pay a little bit more attention to where he is and to see what happens.
To the left, see what happens. Let me watch big Tristan Lee on this freshman, T.J. Parker. Oh, you look at Steph Island Green shoot there. Great play by Barrett. Great play by that young number 90, Steph Island Green. Well, that's a great get-off. You know, inside zone, you got to kind of hang on your hat a little bit sometimes, right? It creates a lot of distortion in the run lanes, and you know, creates cutback opportunity. But man, that's a problem when you have a guy with a get off like that gets up the field and completely makes you have to bubble like that.
Penetration kills inside zone. It takes everything away.
And in particular on the outside zone. Well, all right, a trail concept.
Klubnik chased by Lawson.
That's young Jaheim Lawson. Now, you know, we got to make sure that Jaheim right there doesn't let him outside the pocket. That's a coaching point for him. But I tell you, I really love Jaheim. I'm excited about his development. That's Shaq Lawson's little brother. Shaq's here today. So super excited about what Jaheim and young Armand Mason were able to do this spring. 2 young guys that are going to be redshirt freshmen, got bright futures.
3rd down and 7.
All right, so we got a vert concept with a crosser built into it. Need to make a play right here on 3rd down.
And Klubnik across the middle. Big hit pass caught by Spector.
Nice play by Spector, man. That's great coverage. Wasn't anywhere to go with it.
R.J. Mickens.
Nowhere to go with it.
Mickens has looked pretty good in his first half, Coach.
Man, he's been outstanding. But you know, the thing about Mickens, he's just one of those kids that knows the game. He sees it. He understands concepts. He understands splits. He understands formations, and he has good recognition off of that. You know, his dad played, I don't know, 12, 13 years in the NFL. He really understands the game, and that's a knowledge play right there. That's recognition. That's eyes on the right thing as you read the splits and alignments and formation and the releases of the receiver. Another great punt by young Jack Smith right here. Really good to see that right there. All right, now we got 3 minutes. See what's our timeout situation here, Mac?
White team.
You got as many as you want here, Coach, as far as we're concerned.
Yeah, you can control.
No, they got 1 and 2 left. All right, orange teams.
They've got 2. Little clock management right here.
So they got to get the ball back. So that's what I wanted to see. How's Spiller going to manage this clock?
Yeah.
Let's go ask him.
As a manager, I'm here every day.
He got the head job, so I had a spot open. So it was really good to be able to bring a guy in who knew Garrett and, more importantly, knew all the signals.
That 88 again back there?
It's a punt of 47 yards.
47-yard punt.
I tell you who's gotten their steps in today, and that's Wes Goodwin and Garrett Riley.
Did you put one of those trackers we used to wear?
Yeah.
You put that on them, see what their levels are?
This is going to get interesting, boys.
Running clock at this point in the 3rd quarter. 10-7, Orange leading the way. Coach, can we get you to interview your new OC at some point in the broadcast? That would be fantastic. Silence. We asked. Halfway through the 3rd.
So, Roy, it looks like we're going back to the ones here. Looks like this is where winning football begins.
So you're paying closer attention.
Paying closer attention again.
We're going to run a little counter play right here. Coach Riley, tell us about your first experience on game day here.
Man, I was impressed with the Tiger Walk. That was the first thing. How cool was that? That was awesome. It's been great. Just get guys in the mix and, you know, just kind of get their feet wet here for the first taste in Death Valley for a lot of them. So it's been good. There you go. Got to think about.
There we go. There we go.
So, Coach, we're back to the ones. This is real football. We're back. We're live.
We're playing to win now.
Come on.
Playing to win.
It's outstanding in-game interview right there.
We will have a running clock here, so it's going to get fast.
That was Keith Jackson, or Keith Adams, excuse me.
We take Keith Jackson too if you can get him. Not the announcer.
Right.
Oh boy.
And this time Adams. Peter Woods met him. Number 11, not today.
That's Peter Woods, and that's Kylan Griffin, a kid we're really excited about. We redshirted last year, a safety. Really has had a great spring. He's another one of those guys that's really taking advantage of the opportunity. Venables has been out. Jalen Phillips has been out. And so, man, all of a sudden, he's had a ton of opportunity.
It's 18 in orange.
Really learned a lot. Got Jamal Anderson in there. That's his father, Jamal Anderson.
The
Dirty Bird. See him in there. Kobe McLeod, Ray McLeod's little brother. Ray's here today as well.
Long pass, dangerous. Cole Turner, the intended receiver.
Oh, man.
Pass intended for 22, Cole Turner, intention.
Got Jack.
Dabo vision on the replay.
You're going to execute this time. Let's go.
You put the pressure on him.
He said darn right.
Pressure right
in the
here.
CFL league. If it was the XFL, you know he'd have said something else.
Yes. We'd have muted that one too.
Not bad, not bad. Hamp Green with the fair catch right there. All right, this clock's going to move fast. Somebody's got to make a play.
5 minutes and counting.
It's going to be a running clock.
Still 10-7.
Let's talk to Khalil Barnes. This is his first ever Death Valley experience. Hey, Khalil, your first experience in the Valley, how's it been?
No, the fans showed out today. I like that about everybody. It's been cool, though. Glad to be a Tiger. We all live.
You have some butterflies today?
Nah. Can we have 15 practices?
You ready?
Just another day.
You ready? Another day to you. I like it.
Hey, what'd he say? We've had 15 practices?
Yeah, he said it's another day.
He's prepared. He's prepared.
Emac, he keeps this up. We're not going to be back here doing this game next year. It'll just be Dabo on the ESPN payroll there.
All right, we got Streckel back in here.
This is useful.
Very.
You're going to see him redeem himself. I guarantee you, this little kid. All right.
Strecko, the back. Hunter Helms fires a pass. Wow. There it is.
And so now what he corrected from the last time is he put it tighter on his body. You know, he painted it. He painted the ball on him. He didn't leave it with some space.
Hampton Earl, gain of 14.
See what Strecko can do on the counter. Might want to follow his block.
Yeah, I'd like him to be a little more patient there.
Yeah,
Coach.
might want to follow his block. Again, that's a rookie.
Yeah. I mean, we're sending those guys around for a reason. Yeah. Run behind them, big dog.
Yeah.
There you go. You see it on your replay. He just gets a little too excited.
All right, inside
what
zone
a great
to the
throw
right.
Here on the outside.
Inside zone to the right. Yeah, and again, he painted it right on him on the one in the first half. He just great play by Hampton, but a little off. All right, here's Noble.
Noble Johnson, freshman.
Nice job. Nice little drive here.
How about
nice
Sage with the pancake on the outside? Come on, big dog. I'd like to see that.
Out of way, Noble! All right, so we're going to have a little guard pull here, and a little. He's changed it here. All right, here we go. Little guard pull. See what happens. There he is. There's 73 pulling around. Sack. Sack right there.
Could have killed Zaire Patterson.
He could have killed you. That was the coaching tip. It was also holding
right
on the left tackle,
50.
but as a lineman, I'm not allowed to say that, so I will not.
You're picking those up pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what was that coaching point? He could have killed you?
Yeah, he'd have been dead. That would have been a bad one. I love it when they look at me like, that wasn't a sack. I'm like, yeah. That's when you want to just take the purple jersey off.
Purple jersey syndrome.
Somewhere around, I grew up playing with Jay Barker at Alabama, and he was live every day with John Copeland and Eric Curry. Here goes Hampton Earl.
Look at that.
There we go. Little screen game. One big play.
Number 83, Hampton Earl.
Come on, Hanson. Hop up, Hamp. Hop up, baby.
Play of the day.
It was a weird fall. Hopefully he's okay right there.
39 yards, Coach. Impressive.
That looked like a weird tackle. Hopefully he's okay. Yeah, Hampton has been a productive player for us. Very mature kid, can play all three positions. a guy that we trust completely. And as you saw right there, has got some ability, man, and has had a great spring, and a guy that's just that as a depth guy is really dependable. Hopefully he's okay. I didn't like how that looked on that tackle.
A 39-yard play. Hampton Earl helped up. Redshirt junior right here in Clemson.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to take advantage of your opportunity, really execute at a high level. Great drive here. Of course, you know, spurred by that big play, but execution pretty nice right now.
Helms and Strecco in the Clemson backfield for the Orange team. From the 12. Strecco. Strike four.
There's Strecco.
Nice little cutback.
Hampton okay, Coach? Looked like he was able to get up.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You know, it was an awkward tackle, and he got up and kind of walked off. He's a tough kid, but hopefully it's nothing serious.
2nd and 5.
Nice tackle by Koval.
Oval on Strecco. It'll be 3rd down.
With a score here, the Orange team put a lot of pressure on these guys.
Huge.
They need to hold them right here. They need to hold them to a field goal. It's a huge, huge play right here. What we got? All right. Little crosser by our ex-receiver here.
Time for Helms.
Sack.
Throw it away.
Sack right here. Right here. Right here.
Case jacked up, man.
Sack.
And that, I mean, that's what Coach said. Look, we got to get a stop. We got to get a stop. Got to shut it down, hold them to a field goal. And now this much more manageable.
Quinn Kastner in for the chip shot.
And you see just the motor keep going there. Both guys really had a shot at him.
Emack from 32 yards out here for Kastner.
Automatic. For me, not so much.
He'll bang it through. 13-7.
Big stop by
That's the end of the third quarter.
That's a big stop.
End of the third quarter, 13-7. The Orange increases its lead. 15 minutes to go here in Clemson.
By here with the head coach of the white team, the great C.J. Spiller. Huge stop there at the end of the third quarter. What's your message to your team in the fourth?
Oh, that was a great stop by the defense right now. Right now, we just need the offense to just go out here and just take care of the ball and quit making the self-inflicted wounds. I think if we do that, we can drive it down and take the lead. But that was a huge stop right there by the defense. They gave us a chance to stay in this game.
Running backs coach, how does it feel to be the head coach for the day?
It feels different, you know, because now I'm overseeing everyone, and so that's a different responsibility. But it's been fun. It's been great being out here just mingling with the guys and just having fun with the players.
Got Coach Eason coming out of half. I know you guys been talking a lot of smack. So what's your message to your friend for this fourth quarter?
Well, I mean, right now, just, you know, the game's not over. You know, that's why you play fourth quarters. I know they probably pretty happy over there on that sideline, but you know, I know our guys, they're excited about this challenge that we got right now.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
All right, C.J. Spiller trying to get this first-team offense going here for the white team. A little comeback in the fourth quarter, guys.
Trailing 13-7. Emack, Roy Philpott, Coach Sweeney with us. We got 1 quarter to go here.
Big point of emphasis, that running clock. I mean, this thing is going to tick, tick, tick. And you really, man, you got to operate at such a higher level, understanding the rules that you're given.
All right, so Cade Klubnik back on the field. Keith Adams Jr. We've seen a lot of Banks Pope that first half, not as much in the second. Cole Turner on the outside here on first down. Adams around the left side. And some real estate as he's shoved down. A nice pickup on the ground.
I like the patience there. I want just a little bit more. Let that big ugly get out in front of you. But just a great cut. Great slow play there, Coach.
First down for the white team.
Be able to pull right there. You saw big 78 and his ability to pull and run.
Looks good.
Great freshman for us last year, starter all year.
It's a little interesting.
That's not winning at the point of attack right there. Come on, Banks. Yeah, Blake Miller, man, he started. You know how hard it is to start in the offensive line as a freshman,
especially a tackle.
He's got a really bright future for us. That's an area we're really excited about. We just lost J Mac, but Parks and Tate have been out this spring. Really, again, pleased with Lee. Mitchell's had to start 4 games for us last year. Putnam's in his brother's wedding today. That's why Putnam's not here.
Taking the day off. I'm not mad at you. That's a good brother.
At least it wasn't on a fall Saturday.
Sounds like some poor planning to me.
Yeah. Way up in the air. Incomplete.
Pass intended for Brandon Spector.
Spector couldn't bring it down. 3rd down and 10.
So we're going to have a running clock. Unless we get to 2 minutes and it's a 1-score game, we will have a normal 2-minute situation.
I like that. I like that.
So right now, that's where we're headed. Tell you what, you're going to love this 55, man. This Harris Sewell kid.
That's what I've heard.
Man, he can really bend. He can move. He's athletic. That's clean. That's clean. That's clean. And again, it's a good job, good effort by 11, but, that's really what he needs to do. He just needs to wash him up the field, and your quarterback has to feel that. And that's where 11's got to learn, don't overrush, right? And sometimes you got to turn that speed, and you got to collapse the pocket with power.
Gain of 9. It'll be 4th and short.
Like this call? You like going for it?
Absolutely.
Come on.
With a running clock in the spring game in the CFL, Clemson Football League.
What's your call? What you doing? Inside zone?
I'm handing that thing to 19 right here. I'm probably running to the right side. Well, there you go. Must have read my mind. Oh, he's got it. Clean. First down.
Ooh.
First down.
Didn't need much.
There we go. They gave
First
it to
down.
him. Oh, whoa. Oh, look at the Hey, the umpire's happy.
First down.
After further review, the ruling on the field is a first down.
Wow.
That is a pro. Do you see Gary right there coming in? Man, I love that. Come on, GP.
They got to get 2 hands.
GP.
2 hands. Our rule, if he's an outside runner, they got to go get 2 hands to the carrier.
That's right.
And he's easily got that.
Absolutely.
He's easily got that.
GP was on your side.
Easily got that. I'd like to correct y'all during the game a lot, too. Hey.
I think that happens.
Wonder if I could I get like one correction, like that we could just change the call?
The
that
orange
might be
penalty marker
let's
comes
add
out.
that to football. Each coach, instead of a challenge, you get a correction. There's the sledgehammer. I told you.
Look at that.
It's a business decision when you tackle him.
Yeah. You like that correction, Roy?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, I get a red flag challenge, but I want a correction.
Is the correction.
Or I just get a correction and say, no, you're wrong, we're right, move on. and no problem. He just got to eat it.
I like that,
but
too.
But you get one. You only get one.
Sure, sure.
So the strategy and the gamesmanship of when you use it.
Absolutely. We've seen a little bit of that.
2nd and 4. It's been the Keith Adams drive.
Yeah, he's a tough kid, man.
Over the middle and broken up.
All right,
Sweeney, the intended receiver.
All right, they're 2 down territory all the way here.
Running clock, 3rd and 5.
All right, so we got an option route built in on the quarterback draw right here. So he'll read this. He can pick the option route. All right, so it looks like we got cover 0 right here. This is going to be interesting. Got to get rid of it. Oh, a little off right there. All right, got to still go. Hey, that's okay. 4th down. Go get it. It's good defense.
It was covered by Caleb Nix.
Went cover 0. Tight coverage. He didn't like the draw.
Yeah, and that's tough. I mean, that's a long throw all the way out there outside the hash.
He didn't like the draw. We're subbing our lineman. This is the OL sub package going on 4th down right here.
The rabbit package? Is this it?
4th and 4.
All right, I love this play. This is a follow type of concept. You know, and he could take his back here. No, he didn't like the back. All right, he's got it. Nice play. There he is. First down.
The second 4th down conversion we've seen on this drive.
What a great play. What a great play.
And that's just that ability to create, again, Coach, when stuff breaks down, K can make it happen.
You know, and he's just fast. You know, it happens fast. He's a guy that you really have to have some. He's one of those guys that you really have to spy when you're really playing and game planning. What we got? All right, we got a little inside zone right here. He's got the screen off of it.
Spector.
All right.
Wiggins the tackle.
Is that a numbers game when he decides to throw that?
Yep. You know, it's just really on the quarterback. It's on the quarterback. You got to trust you guys. Trying to stay on schedule.
4th catch for Spector.
All right. 4 down territory all the way.
2nd and 8.
All right, so we got a little guard pull, play action with a post built in here. The guard pull, get rid of it. He got rid of it. Ball's gone. Ball's gone.
Banks Pope has it.
Banks
Pope.
Ball's gone.
Number 44.
Ball's gone.
And so, Roy, what you saw right there is knowing where my routes are, knowing where the answers are. Safety blitzes, I'm going right over his head.
Gain of 24, 1st and goal.
Watch just the patience, but also hurrying it up.
He got rid of it. He got hit. He got rid of it.
Adam stops short. It'll be 2nd down.
I love this. I love this. I love this.
The competitive nature of it.
Now we got us a game. Now we got a game right here.
Adams 10 carries, 48 yards. See if we get a touchdown. Straight ahead, and there it is. Keith Adams into the end zone.
It's a big. Oh no, it's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big extra point right here.
92% of households that kick off the year with Peloton are still active a year later? Yeah, actively using it as a coat rack.
Tied at 13, E-Mac.
It's what you love to see. I mean, this is the point of a spring game. Why Clemson breaks the roster the way they do. They want to see them competing. They want to see it be nasty. And that's exactly what we're getting, man. Couldn't draw it up any better.
So, Dexter, Coach Lawrence, do you disagree with my referee? Oh!
It was blocked.
Dexter.
Was it Peter Woods?
What do you think about the no sack call?
That was below.
That was baloney?
Yeah.
So we got a tie ball game here, a chance to go win it.
Now we about to go get it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay. I told you it's going to be a big extra point.
Was that 11?
That was Peter Woods.
Is that who blocked it?
It was Peter Woods.
Look, hey, look.
Who blocked it?
Look. So, hold on. We can't. Hold on.
You got to make a difference on special teams. Special teams wins games.
Who blocked that?
Peter Woods.
Did you ever block a field goal?
No, I helped block a field goal. All I'm saying is go watch the field goal block from UNC, and you'll ask Coach Eason. I'm the reason that Nate Wiggins blocked that field goal.
KJ Henry on spot reporting. We appreciate it.
So Peter Woods does make a big-time play today. We've seen him set up shop in the pocket with the early whistle. Block PAT.
How about where's Coach Sweeney? Can we onside kick? What are we doing? That'll be interesting. You think they'll practice that? I tell you what,
so.
Grown men are made on onside
It's going to be
kicks.
interesting.
Hey, Coach.
So, Peter Woods, tell us what you thought about on that block extra point.
Well, Coach Eason said we got to get a block. I got a block. Now it's 13-13, 7 minutes left to go. And look, we're in a position to win this game.
Hey, Nate, there's 3 accountability points on the line. Is this a big deal?
Oh, yeah, I need that. We're going to get that.
Peter Woods has spoken, ladies and gentlemen.
He's feeling good.
How about Caleb Nix? Caleb, so if we have to play your brother, Bo Nix, a lot of people don't know your bro's brother. If we have to play your brother, Bo Nix, at Oregon in the national championship this year, what will your mom and dad do at the game?
My mom might not be able to watch. My dad, We'll probably have like a split green, orange.
Do you think he's the golden child and they're going to pull for him? He's the oldest and he's been you got more opportunity, or do you think they'll truly split it down the middle?
Well, not only is Bo out there, but also my adopted brother's out there, so they do have a 2-to-1. But my mom, like I said, my mom will. She won't be able to watch.
All right. Well, hey, we got a great game to finish up right here. So it'll be Hunter Helms. Hey,
Thomas.
If I'm them, I'm going to work this clock.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to kick the field goal to win this sucker.
Oh, yeah.
2-yard pickup on the play, brought down by 50.
Or bust one to win it. Did y'all know Bo Nix's brother's on the team, Caleb Nix?
I just did. That was breaking news.
We figured it out.
It's breaking news.
Dominic Thomas with 63 yards on 14 touches and a touchdown.
Tossing around here by 5 with a wheel route. Let's see what happens. Oh, nice back shoulder ball, number 3. There's Noble.
Johnson.
Big Noble Johnson, the freshman, working on Malcolm Green. And again, a nice back shoulder ball right there.
Yeah, that was great timing right there.
18 yards.
All right. We got a counter with a screen built in. If he wants it, he does. Miss block. Come on, Hamp. Come on, Hamp.
Davian Sullivan.
Tackle on the play by number 39,
Bubba McAtee with the stop. Second long. We'll rule that a sack. Levi Matthews.
I don't know if there's too much arguing right there. Yeah, those coaches aren't happy with you, man. They're screaming. They're saying, no way that's a sack.
Yeah. Dexter's saying every play's a sack.
Right. Well, you know, when he's in the game, it's pretty close.
3rd and 21.
What's your play call on 3rd and 21, Coach?
3rd and 21.
Couple verts.
Probably a deep comeback. Look at this soft coverage. Try to have some type, find the soft side and have the deep comeback. We had him on the hard count right there, and we didn't snap it. All right, so we're going verts, and just like I thought, we got a comeback built. Let's see if he comes to it. A tip ball. All right, they got a punt.
Capehart batted that one down.
Capehart, nice job, Cape. Nice job, Cape.
4th and long. So time winding down, less than 5 minutes and counting remaining here at the Orange and White Spring Game. We are tied at 13.
The Sonic Scrubber by Black Wolf, 6,000.
See all everything. Now you can add honorary team coach for the Orange team in the spring game. Dex Lawrence, I know Dabo just talked to you, but we got a tie game 13-13. You're a little mad at me right now because you can't see the field. This is intense time. What's it going to come down to in the end, you think?
It's going to come down to if Orange can get a turnover right here and, you know, go score, go kick a field goal or something. I think that's what it's going to come down to. I think it's doable.
What has stood out to you today, especially defensively? What has stood out?
I love the way the D-line is playing. 11's having a day. Some of the edge guys are having a day. It looks good on both sides of the ball. That's what I look at.
Yeah, so Peter Woods.
Yeah.
We've heard a lot of stuff sometimes mentioned in the same breath as you. What's your general consensus about 11?
I got to see him in real game time action. But right now, he's looking good. He's playing strong with his hands. You know, he got a lot of promise. I like it.
All right, Dex Lawrence rocking with the Orange team. He's looking for an INT, maybe a fumble.
Let's go Orange.
Guys.
Taylor, thank you. Peter Woods, 7 tackles, the block PAT that has kept this game tied as advertised. Meanwhile, Banks Pope, 4 receptions for 67 yards. Targeted 6 times. Back shoulder, looking for Maffa and out of bounds. All right, Coach, exactly what you wanted here. You got 2 minutes to go in a tie game.
All right, hey.
So clock stops. 2-minute drill. Clock is going to stop. This is a real game. Coach, we're playing here.
Nick. Normal clock. It's 3rd and 6.
Coach, what happens if this game ends in a tie? What do we do?
Well, I'm trying to figure that out right now. I'll check back with you. I'm thinking either 2-point conversions or I might put some pressure on my kickers, but I don't know. I'm sure there's some parties on campus and they want to be invited. Ball's gone. Ball's gone. Ball's gone. Ball's gone. Ball's gone.
Defiling Green. I mean, we've said that name a couple of times today, Emac.
Yeah, and look, I mean, this is a huge deal. Now they're having to punt. You're giving the other guys the ball back. I mean, not an ideal situation at all.
Got 3 timeouts. Plenty of time. Right decision there to punt. That's why you're in the broadcast booth, Mac. All right.
You saw me get out of the way now.
3 timeouts. Punt the ball. Let's get a stop. You can manage this thing right where you should get, you know, they could take about 20 seconds off the clock. You get it back.
I don't know if you guys heard it as he was running by, but Coach Riley's screaming, CV, get in the game. Let's see what the freshman can do.
Christopher Vezina. Birmingham standing up. We got a $1:46 on the clock.
I think we might see CV do some action right here, man.
We got timeouts. You got plenty of time. You only need a touchdown to win this. Now I'm kind of curious to see what happens if it ends in a tie. Christopher Vezina from Birmingham, Briarwood Christian, ranked in the top 10 according to ESPN.
Hey, we gotta get off the field.
He's got Dominique Thomas.
Christopher Vezina, quarterback.
Go get it!
And Vezina with time, and it's intercepted for the touchdown and a pick 6.
Are you kidding me?
Khalil Barnes.
I told you, Khalil Barnes.
Are you kidding me?
You better know his name.
You've called his name all day.
Hey, it ain't over, boys. It ain't over.
Wow.
Big extra point.
Hey, you know what the announcer's curse is, right? I think Chris Vezina's going to do great here. Pick 6. Sorry, bro. That's all me.
What a break by 36 right there. Looked like the ball was thrown right on time. That's just a great play.
I have to write like a letter or something apologizing to that kid.
Makuba Mickens and Khalil Barnes with interceptions. Gunn's extra point is true. 20-13.
And the kick for Robert Gunn III is good.
Plenty of time.
The white team takes the lead, 20-13.
Your back is filthy, and you can't even reach it.
It's been entertaining.
To say the least, man. I mean, you get it all. You want to block field goal? Check. You want to pick 6? Check. You want to see a superstar freshman who everybody's been talking about. How many tackles did he have? 8, 7?
And a block PAT.
And a block PAT. Defense, man, on full display right now.
We still got some time left.
Hey.
Not to mention the in-game interviews coach has conducted with his own coaches and the freshman D tackle.
It's been fantastic.
Peter Woods, right?
Added to the resume. Field analyst, field reporter, Dabo Sweeney.
In the CFL.
So are we out of jobs, that means?
We are, yeah.
I think next year for this game we will be.
Perfect.
It's a Swiss Army knife, man.
It was fun, guys.
Yeah, it was.
Really, truly. An honor.
Your first time in Clemson, you've enjoyed it. The whole experience, go back to yesterday on PM, right?
This place, it's pretty incredible. It's pretty incredible. And I will say, I got to stop by the SO Club before I go home.
Yeah.
I feel like I got initiated going down the slide in the football complex.
Right. That's right.
Went up and down the hill.
What more could you want?
Couldn't ask for more.
How about a close game?
Overtime.
How about a mic drop? I like
OT?
that.
Well, away we go. 1:36 remaining. Vezina back on the field with Dominique Thomas.
All right, plenty of time. You got 3 timeouts. You got the whole offense here. You don't have to be in a hurry. Just take your time, put a drive together, move the chains. All right, good start. Plenty of time right here. 3 timeouts is a long time. But you got to have good tempo. You know your 4 down territory. Now, if you don't get it right here, you're going to have to think about using one of your time at your first one.
4 yards to Sapp.
Incomplete, so the ball
catch.
stops. Hey,
It's third down.
Third down, 4 down.
Pass intended for interception. Michael Mankata.
All right. So if they come up short, you got to use a timeout here. All right, if they don't get it, fourth and short or whatever, when the clock's running, you got to use your first one. Now we hit a first down, we're going to run up there, and we're going to get set, and we're going to get a playoff.
Vizina with time, heaves one deep.
Noble Johnson.
Who caught that?
Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted.
Oh, my God.
How about Bubba McAtee?
Wow.
Bubba McAtee. Wow, what a play. Pretty good ball right there. You'd like to see the receiver win that match.
Right.
You know, that's just a competitive play. And the veteran overtook the freshman right there.
Right.
He's really not a freshman yet. He's still a high school senior.
63 seconds remaining. What a play.
They still got three. You still got 3 timeouts. Got 3 timeouts.
BC saying it's not over.
Eric Carter says we still got time.
Hey, Trotter, what you think?
Hey, man, I mean, we just.
Timeouts. Got 3 timeouts.
What's the mindset here offensively, Coach?
Make them use all 3.
Yeah.
No question.
You passing it all?
Heck no. I'm running this ball. If I do, it's a very, very ball control type thing. I'm going to get the quarterback on the edge. All right? But you've got to make them use the timeouts here.
And on to Kevin McNeil.
You have to, man. You don't want to go backwards, but you got to make them use these timeouts. Because you figure if you
timeout,
do,
Orange team.
and you get it punted, they're going to have
First timeout.
30 seconds maybe to go
timeout.
score a touchdown.
Right.
So you got to be smart. And if you do want to give him an option, you just put him on the move. But you're not going to throw anything over the middle. You most likely, again, get the quarterback. Maybe there's a sprint option or some type of boot because they're going to expect run. So you build in something off of that run, but the quarterback has the option. And it's the one time if you do boot that you give the quarterback permission to take a sack on a boot, right? Otherwise you're yelling at him. So this is where you give him permission to take a sack so you keep the clock running. So these are priceless, teachable opportunities right here that are hard to come up with. Oh my goodness, Cornell Powell. Hey, Super Bowl champ, Cornell Powell.
Yeah.
You know how many people have a national championship ring and a Super Bowl?
He's wearing them both right now, looks like.
Got 2 national championships. He corrected me.
McNeil again on the handoff from Pearman.
All right. Got to use the timeout.
Timeout. Orange team, their second charge timeout.
You bring up that
30-second timeout.
Super Bowl national championship thing. There's a lot of Clemson guys that have that.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of Clemson guys.
Justin Ross is here, Cornell Powell, teammates. Pretty cool. And Cornell got activated and was really having making a nice little jump, and he got hurt.
Yep.
In practice, and they had the IR and the rest of the year.
How about his story? I mean, just to go from the doghouse to the penthouse.
Yeah, patience. Classic example of a kid that just had all the talent but had to put it together and had to really make his mind up that he was going to do what it took. And man, when he did, he was awesome.
Yeah.
That's why I think he was a third or fourth round pick, and he's on about year 3 in the NFL.
3rd and 3. McNeil dropped it. Boy, he was lucky. It bounced right back up.
There's a flag, though. What's the flag? Offsides. Oh, my gosh. Guess what that is? First down.
That's ball game.
Offside. Defense, number 23. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
All right, they still got a timeout left. That's ball game, though. You can take a knee.
That's over.
You can go victory here.
Hey, this was fun. 4th year. You're doing some player interviews.
Now we're getting work. Victory!
Hey, Philpott, how about a fake knee bomb right here?
That sounds like a spring game.
Let's do that.
Victory! All right, boys, nice working with y'all today.
Yes, sir. How about the All-In Foundation last night? Just to wrap it up, it was a big deal, right?
Almost $1.65 million for this community, and, man, we can't wait to give it all away. All right, we got the first Gatorade bath. Hey, good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Coach.
Enjoy it, man.
Thanks for the access. We appreciate you.
All right, now we got to do the alma mater. We're going to put the words up on the screen so
she
you
can
sing along.
Amen.
20-13, the white team over the orange on a picture-perfect Saturday afternoon. The upcoming schedule this year, everybody turns their attention towards it. And you know, Clemson will be back in the mix for another ACC championship run. All starts Labor Day night at Duke in Durham. Charleston Southern, FAU into the Final Four in basketball. Different story on the gridiron. FSU in what should be an enormous game.
Oh, come on.
Week number 4. EMAC, this has been a ton of fun. Taylor, I hope you enjoyed it as well.
I'm ready to go gather on the paw. Is that what we do now?
Let's go.
That's what we do. Taylor Tannenbaum, Eric Backlane, I'm Roy Philpott. Good afternoon from Death Valley, USA.